Hey guys, if you struggle with substance abuse really in general, or you're someone who might be sober curious, I don't know why you would be curious in the first place. You have a reason why you're curious, probably because hangovers suck. You probably do dumb things when you're drunk. Everyone does. So you probably came up with a thought at some point like, man, maybe I should stop drinking. I know it's bad for me, right? But you can't. It's so prevalent in our society. All your friends do it. You know, you look forward to the weekends or the nights where you get to finally crack that bottle open. But you need some tools in place to stop, to really live a longer and better life. Life is just better without it. You're not running to it. You don't want it. You're not always looking forward to, especially a drink. Like it's kind of sad if all you look forward to is when your next drink is, and that was me. So when I say it takes a program, there's many programs you could put in place, but depending at where you're at in your journey in the beginning, it's going to take a rigid program where you have really strong support with you, usually a sponsor, a coach, a mentor, a family member that's with you like all day and night to make sure you don't go back to that vice and destruct the growth that you, or the start that you're beginning on. And, what's worked for me is, I had my wife there who was really my reason to get sober in the first place. So being around her, it was easy to not really knowing I couldn't go drink. But when we would get in an argument or something wouldn't go right and I would say, screw it, that's when I would run to the drink after I began my sober journey. And what happens is when we don't get our way, we're ultimately gonna run to comfort, and usually people who struggle with abuse or substance abuse, or even just are comfortable drinking, most people say they are or think they are because it's the quickest way to feel differently. They're gonna run to a drink, and most likely you're probably tired of that because the way you feel, you're just not happy. You're kind of, and you want to be happier probably, but you don't know why. Life's kind of normal, or life might be really up in shit. But these tools, if I could give you this, it would just be to wake up every morning, find gratitude. Usually like we wake up negative because of the cortisol in our brain, we don't want to get up because we're comfortable. So if you can force that wake up, go get gratitude by reading something positive, praying, whatever it is, meditating, just something to get your brain thinking in that direction so your body moves behind your thought. And then I suggest doing the gym, because every time I work out and I lift weights, I do push, pull, legs, and repeat. I don't take any days off because every fucking day is a beautiful day to just get better. And you got to see over time what you turn into. But if you take days off, if you keep missing, if you do great 5 days a week and you take 2 back steps on the weekend, and it just becomes a pattern for everybody, because life's hard, man. I don't care what anybody says. It's just a grind, and it's supposed to be a grind, so we learn and so we grow and so we can give to the next in line. That's the point. So this is what I do. I've done a lot of work over the last decade. I've messed up a lot. I've been around a lot of different people, studied a lot of great people. And it's all the same, guys. Like, all of the habits are the same. And we're already being told to instill these same habits. It's just the people who instill them and keep doing them because it's the right thing to do. I want you to understand that when you don't backstep, when you don't relapse, when you don't miss the gym, you stick to your diet, over a longer period of time, you notice the changes in your body, the changes in your mood, the changes in respect that you have for yourself, and then you're able to outwardly give that respect to your spouse, to your family, to the people, your community, your work, whatever. I need you to understand this. So if people are walking around saying they're all big and bad or acting a certain way because they got some money, it's bullshit. Okay, they don't feel that way behind closed doors unless they are fit like they want to be, unless their relationships are where they want to be. It's all areas to really unlock these secrets of life that we all are pretty much yearning for. I know I'm not the only one. There's millions of others going through personal development programs. So this is for the people who are not going through it. and are just not committing because either they just think it's not for them. But what kind of life is that if you're not growing? You're just looking. Aren't you tired, like, of the same boring scenarios? Get in the gym, stick to a diet, fix your mindset, and over time, like, you'll love yourself. And like I said, this is what I love to do. I would do it for free, but I actually do get paid for this. This is actually all I want to do, but I do a lot of other things because it doesn't pay me enough. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be honest. So get in the gym, eat good, love people. And it's hard. When you start thinking selfishly is when you start to go to that desire of escaping. And usually it's a negative desire. If you can cultivate a desire to work more because you understand work is the freedom, whether that's working out, getting your blood pumped to get a higher frequency, reading positively, loving outwardly, just becoming the source of what you need. Like, if you need strength, go give strength. If you need peace, go give peace. If you need love, go give love. If you need knowledge, read. Go teach somebody else something that really helped you. That's what this is, and that's what helps a lot of addicts when they do get sober and find enlightenment, which is what this is. It's all through the personal development and growth and pulling up all the stuff that they were escaping from. They got to give it out to people. They got to help it. That's how we keep these things, guys. Like, once I figured this out, once I saw results in the gym for me, once I was strong enough to finally let go of the bottle, like, for good, like past the 90-day mark, and it's just like, I don't know if it's all clicked, but, you know, all these thoughts and all these things, and life still comes. I mean, it's all busy, it's all nonstop, but the point of it is to understand that we go through peaks and valleys, and in the valleys, you got to be grateful and keep your eye on the peak. You know, because that valley is supposed to teach you something. And if you can find what the lesson is, that's the game. Find the lesson as quickly as possible, which is usually just being grateful and patient and, I mean, moving in a certain direction, maybe a different way, but really just sticking to the right path and understanding it's just not supposed to go our way all the time. Like, we are supposed to fight adversity. We are supposed to feel depressed. We are supposed to feel anxious. We are supposed to feel these things to move, to get better, to improve, to learn, to find the process of enlightenment in life, which is the program. And if you follow this program, you will see what I'm saying. So hit me up. I love to help. So best of luck if I don't hear from you anyways. Leggy.